Welcome to Body Scotland.
So if you happen to see a video from Scotland earlier this year, then this place might look a little familiar to you. This is Moffat Mill in the town of, you guessed it, Moffat. Now this is a bit of a sheep farm sort of town that it's famous for, and a guy called Robbie Burns which stayed in a pub just around the corner from here. But we're going to jump in here, have a little bit of a look around, and try and not get run over by that car in the background. There's also a couple nice coaches here, including ours.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to sunny Scotland. How are you? How was your journey?
Okay, so after a lot of travel, here we are now. I'm travelling with some people, which is pretty cool. And the room is massive. Seriously, it is actually huge. I can walk around here all to my heart's content, go all the way over to here, have a look, go, oh look, there's a window, you can't see anything. And then I can just go and walk the entire way back. This place is massive. And then going on to the bathroom, firstly, you get a reflection of me, and a reflection of me. It's 3 for the price of 1. You're welcome. Over here we have an oval loo for once, actually something normal, and another bathtub, as well as the sink over here. And here we are now. If my camera wants to focus, please focus. Okay, autofocus has now been achieved. Anyway, in the main lobby, we've got ourselves a massive Christmas tree, but not just one. If we go ahead and move ourselves over here, out of the way of people, we have got ourselves another one, because 2 for the price of 1, why not? And out there. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. Even though it's only November recording. And out the edge of here, we've also got a revolving door, well not revolving, but sliding door, and this really, really cool little reindeer thing, all made up of lights. It looks like there's 2, but there's only 1. And I can prove to you that, because look. There we go, reflection. I was not doing a very good job of proving that, but yeah, it does look pretty cool. But next up is out to the function room to go and have a look at things that's meant to be, I believe it's music stuff, so let's go take a look and a listen. Okay, so now we're back doing everyone's favourite thing. I'm having to hold my phone so I don't lose it. And we are racing a lift. And trying not to break anything or slide into anything. That's floor number 1. I didn't think I'd be doing it this early on, but here we are. 2nd floor. Open the door. Wow. I'd say that's a success. And with the lift defeated, that marks the end of day number 1. I know it's kind of all over the place, but I was awake very, very, very early this morning. And now we'll go on to day number 2 with some cool things planned, so I'll see you there. Well, welcome back to the start of day 2. It is quite a hike down to our hotel room. We saw on yesterday's phone footage, but now I'm back filming on my actual camera. Okay, roving reporter tech here on the mobile camera this time around. We'll probably get back to the decent footage in just a minute, so I'm incredibly sorry to interrupt your B-roll. But I just want to point out that this place goes on for ages. Genuinely ages, but oh well. Right, back to where we were. And our room is just up here, number 249, with some slightly dodgy ceiling, but I'm sure we'll probably be okay.
15 months to build, with 120 rooms. Accommodates 4 coaches every week. Week in, week out, month in, month out. When we leave on Thursday, 4 more come in. The only time our hotels close, except for in the state is 3 weeks in January.
So yeah, as you can tell, I wasn't allowed to actually video stuff over at Blair Castle, although I was able to go and take photos, which doesn't make any sense. But as we can see here from the first room, it's a pretty small room. I didn't really understand what much it was about. There was a photo of some bloke on the wall. And the other cool thing was, in that same room, there was another tiny little cannon. So I took a photo of a cannon on a cannon. Do you remember when I did that last time? However, we do have a cannon, so I guess that's something. And funnily enough, the camera I'm using is a Canon. So we have a Canon filming a Canon. Well, I never. Oh, and there's also this bookshelf full of books that I guarantee no one's probably ever read. Moving on to the next room, there was also a cool little model of Blair Castle itself, which did look pretty cool indeed. And then there was what looked like a cool little Norwegian sledge, which I might have just accidentally had my finger slip on the record button. You know, nothing too major. And in that same room was also a photo of a load of people along the back wall, of which, again, I probably should have read more, but it was there. Moving further down, there was a sort of staircase with a whole load of paintings of different people. Here you can see it pictured from the bottom of the staircase, and now you can see it also photoed from the top as well. And then we moved into a massive room with, honestly, a lot of really cool little details in, and a Christmas tree in the corner, and also a vast array of hand fans as well for some reason. Oh, and we can't forget the massive stag as well. Moving further down was a little hallway slash entrance room. There was also quite a lot of stuff on the wall, probably an American's dream. Walking a bit further around, there was also this sort of wooden version of a building of some sort, of which I'm not quite sure what it is, so if you know what it is, go ahead and let me know in the comments. And then this was the rest of the room. You can see quite a lot of stuff, but I'm still intrigued as to just what that building actually is meant to be. Moving around further, there's yet another room packed full of things, and including this rather interesting looking crown, which I'm sure has quite a lot of history behind it. Another room, another totally not a video clip, with actually a pretty open room with a lot of cool things in. And for some reason there was a lot of these kind of tapestries all over the place. I don't know what significance they hold, but clearly they hold some significance of some sort. And then there's also some exposed walls about the place which look a bit like this. And also this rather cool looking stairway as well. And as you go down, there's a rather, I don't know how to describe, sort of picture of someone that somebody I was with said it moved when they took the photo, but it didn't move with this one. Oh, and in case you want to see a photo of a knight in shining armour, then don't you worry, I've got you covered with this one and the horse. Going into the Jacobite room, which is the only one I remember the name of, there was one with all these displays of pretty cool things, as well as what I believe looks like a Jacobite outfit. Don't quote me on that. And then we move on to the ballroom. That place is absolutely huge. The photos don't do it justice, but I bet you this clip will, so feel free to just go ahead and take in just how massive this place is. The camera does not do it justice. And then you can see our coach over there, so let's get back on and get back to another time lapse.
Athol Arms Hotel. Every year for years and years and years it was brought, New Year's Eve was brought in from there.
Well, hello and welcome back to Loch Tummel. Yeah, I brought back the Scottish accent just because I felt like it. Sorry if you get offended, but I thought it was pretty good. But it is now raining like mad, and I'm out here like a madman, just out filming stuff because there is what looks to be a cool little watermill down there. We're involved going all the way across that if I want to go and get closer to it, which I don't feel like doing because it looks rather squelchy. But this is the Loch Tummel Hotel, which is where we're staying. Our room is over that side of the hotel, so it's quite a stint to get to, as you saw from the hallway earlier this video. But now we're going to go ahead, take a little bit of a wander around, have a look at the bit at the back where they have the coaches, and maybe a little bit more sort of, I don't really know, I would say photogenic area, but it's raining and nothing's really photogenic when it's raining. Oh, it is not happy with these lights. Anyway, we've decided to go back in to the hotel now. I've got to be a little quieter because I'm stood in the hallway, but it was way too damp out there to do anything with the cameras without them getting absolutely soaked. So we're back here and then heading up to the room, go and put my coat back in there, dry everything off, and then probably back down for dinner, some coffee, and I don't know what else really, maybe more entertainment. Okay, so excuse the flash once again, because the lights in here play havoc with my camera. Just had to hop up to the room to collect a very happy little chappie. I'm sure you all know who that is by the blurred silhouette. But we'll be going back down now to go ahead and get some dinner and also a couple extra drinks, because apparently tonight it is Christmas Eve. Well, not. It's not Christmas Eve, it's not founded in December, but for the holiday that we're a part of, it is a few days away. So today is Christmas Eve, tomorrow is Christmas Day, and then we have got Coma-Media, which is essentially the Scottish New Year, which is going to be happening on Thursday. So, actually no, I lie, it's Wednesday, because today it is Monday, which is going to be where I finish off part 1 and day 2, and then day 3, day 4 is going to start in the next video. But for now, let's go ahead and enjoy the rest of day 2.
Come on, Mary Max, Papa's back in Mary Max, what do you mean? My brother's back in me, Mary Max. So I'm gonna marry Mary, we'll get married, she'll take care of me, alone, me back in Mary, well I'm marry Mary Max. Oh, no. He take you by the hand and leads you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Years went rushing by us, we lost our starry notions on the way. And if by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day.
And so that is the end of day 2, pretty much. That was Gary Speirs, who was busy playing guitar, and a fantastic person to talk to, honestly. Apparently he started guitar in Canada because somebody just gave him a guitar and said, here, play this. But now we're heading back to hotel room number 249, and once again, we beat a lift, honestly, without even trying. Well, I don't know if there's a Scottish word for good morning, but good morning. I was going to film something, and then there's just a casual plane. I mean, to be fair, I'm not complaining. I know it's a bad pun.